Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Dose. The Magic Man, Mark Hutchins here on the mic, joined by the esteemed Mr. Jereme Kleven and the beast behind the glass, Mr. Byron Filson. This is Casey Kasem.
Shag?
Your intros lately have been a little shaky, so I'm nervous.
You guys are all scared that I'm going to stumble over my words again. Hi, this is Mark Hutchins.
Instead, it was Casey Kasem.
This is the Magic Man. I can't get it out. Today, Junior. So, good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. So, what's happening? How's everybody feeling today? It's a great day. It's a nice one. It's Thursday. Is everybody rocking their first week back? Is everybody feeling good about it? Are you the expert of your community? Are you the expert of your area or farm?
Lead us in.
I am. Are you the expert of your farm, of your area, of your subdivision, of your community? Where do you live? Or maybe it's not where you live. It's just an area you've been working to get into or want to. So how do we do that? How do we get in, and how do we insert ourselves into the community or the area to become known, overcome obscurity?
Huge difference, right? Inserting yourself into the community versus just marketing an area or just kind of fumbling around, working in, where do you live? Where do you associate? How do you insert yourself into the community? How do you become that brand of choice within your community? Why do you, for starters, do you know the product better than anyone? Do you know the product of what's around you?
Active, pending, sold.
What are the numbers?
Yeah, what are they? Those are important things to know, because if you are going to talk intelligently to your neighbor, can you imagine walking outside your house and you just haven't ran comps and your neighbor's like, hey, what's that active for across the street? And you're like, I have no idea. Right. Do you know what's active across the street?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know it's active? I had a conversation. Joe Ucolano's been on the show before, and Joe, we were talking the other day about how he is going to be more involved with the area he's going after. So in this particular area he's going after, there's a high school, and he's big on sports. And in there, he talked to the athletic director, and he's giving 10% of his commission to the athletic department. And I go, dude, that is a great way to insert yourself into community. It's surrounded by the high school. Well, in turn, he's getting the parent list. So he's going to get email addresses. He's going to get addresses. He's going to know obviously where they live, so he can send mailers and start to promote now. So he's inserted himself in the community by reaching to the school, going to a source.
I have a feeling every single high school in town is about to get hit up within the next 24 hours
of people
for this program.
Why not? And why not do music? Let's go further, guys. Athletic department, music department, mathematic department. I mean, there's the spelling bee department in elementary school or wherever it may be.
It goes on and on.
It goes on and on. The idea is what he did was he went to the source. He figured out a source of how are people going to recognize how he's giving and becoming and inserting himself in the community. That's by giving back. So he's adding value, giving 10% of his commissions to the athletic department at this high school. He's going to market now to all the parents. And most of these parents around this high school, because you have to live around this high school in order to go there, it's a decent price point. Most of them are going to be homeowners. Sure. So now he's saying, hey, I'm Joe Ucolano and real estate agent, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't have to do the whole I'm a realtor speech, but I have a program I'm running, and, you buy or sell with me, 10% goes back to the school in which your kids are at that help them out. So to me, I think that's a great way. That's just one example of inserting yourself to the community. And you can go, it doesn't have to just be school. It could be businesses around there. It could be involving yourself in a community center. If there's an HOA, showing up to the HOA meetings. How many of you do that if you're within an HOA?
It goes on and on and on.
I don't show up to those.
Yep.
But I probably should. They're right there. It's the community I live in.
What's the activity? What's going on around you? Being aware, being truly inserting yourself. Every event,
And then when you hold open houses, they know who you are, right? So if you do an open house in that area and you get your mailer that you're the guy giving them 10% towards their son's athletic future, they're going to probably want to give you a call, at least keep your info or have you be considered to list their home.
I mean, that's a great idea. Inserting yourself into the community, giving back to a local high school sports program. And at the same time, it's almost like a corporate account.
Exactly.
You know, it's a channel. It's like a channel account. We could have done a dose around this entire idea and subject by itself.
Yeah. And it pretty much is. I mean, that's what, and also, you know, if you think about it even further, so now he asked any additional ideas I had to give to him. I said, well, let's take it a step further. They've already let you in. So you've already talked to them. They're going to allow you to do this, right? Why not now figure how you can get into with the teachers? So the teacher programs, those teachers, most teachers are homeowners, you know, they're brought up a different way. They're shown a different way. They get pension. They get incentives for buying homes. They are a part of a lot of associations in which they do get incentives to purchase homes. So why not add another incentive for teachers within the program itself or within the school itself? And this is nothing new, revolutionary. I know people have done this before, but again, he's already got the end. Now you can spin off somewhere else. You know, principals make decent salaries, then you can get all the way up to the superintendent. Potentially, superintendents make a couple $100,000 a year, don't they? I mean, that'd be a great way again. And you are inserted now into a pretty decent web of homeowners.
Go get it, right?
You know, that's our saying. Go get it. There you go.
Incredible these ideas, if I may say so myself, that we put out there. It means nothing if people aren't going to go out and do anything with it. So there you go. Get going right now, because on that note, we're going to talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
See ya.